So the last part of your assignment is to add some visual elements to your story. I want you to have pictures that help illustrate ideas. And so we're going to start first by adding a few shapes to the story. I need to think about what's in the story and some pictures that I could put that show that I understand what's happening there. So I'm going to go ahead and tap on the plus again. This time I'm going to tap on the third icon, which is a circle and a square, and a bunch of shapes will pop up. I can scroll through them this way. I can scroll through them that way. I can search. So I'm going to first search for a badger. I don't know if they'll have a badger. I'm going to search. Nope, nothing came up for that. So now I'm going to kind of look at my animals and see if I can find something that I think, maybe that could stand for a badger. And actually, I know that an otter and a badger kind of are similar. So I'm going to tap on this otter right here, and I can move it someplace where I want it. I can make it bigger or smaller. If it ends up covering up a few of the words in the story, that is totally okay. Just make sure we can still see your annotating. And then I can format that by tapping on the paint bucket again. And now I don't want the text formatting, I want the style formatting. And I have colors here. Again, I can go to my fill. There's some preset colors that I can use. I can also use the colors that I used before, or even set a gradient, but I kind of like, I think I'm just going to put a brown color for that. All right, that's good. I'm going to go ahead and tap open the shapes again by hitting the plus. Okay, I'm going to look at this here and see if there's anything that looks like, and sometimes you just got to kind of look and say, wonder if I can find a picture that kind of goes with it. Oh, I see some people here. All right, maybe I can go ahead and put a picture of a girl, and that could stand for Laura. All right, I can size it the way I want. Tap the paint can. I can pick a color to format it again if I want. All right, looking good. So I've got a couple of pictures, but I think you should put 2 or 3 or 4 on to kind of illustrate. The second thing, I want you to add a few emojis to kind of react to the story, give some emotion to it. So to add the emojis, I'm again going to tap the plus, and I'm going to be in the shapes, but I need to go back to the very beginning to basic. And I'm going to tap and make a little text box. I'm going to tap on that text box, double tap on it, and the keyboard's going to pop up, but now I'm going to go to the emoji section, which I know all of you guys are great at emojis. And so now I'm going to go look at the emojis, and I'm going to think about them. So I know that Laura was feeling sad and guilty, so I'm going to tap on my emoji to add one where she's crying. To make the emoji bigger, while I have it selected, it's got 2 little handles on the side, I'm going to tap the paintbrush to format. I'm going to go to text now, and right now the font size is 24, and I'm going to keep hitting it until I get that emoji the size that I want, and I'm going to move it. I could even put it on top of my little picture of Laura. I can combine things together to show that she was sad. Oh my goodness, that's so cool. Being creative is awesome. All right, let me show you the emojis once more. And again, if things pop up that you don't want, just tap to undo. And if at any point you get something you don't want, you can just hit the undo button. Or if you tap it one time, you will get the option to delete it. All right, let's add one more emoji. So I'm going to tap the plus. Going to tap under basic, tap the text box, double tap on it, go to my emojis. All right, so let's go ahead and see what else I could put in that would go along with this. All right, let me see. Oh, let's say I'm going to give her, and make sure you always pick appropriate emojis. Let me put this one of the angel. And I can pick my skin color that I want. All right, and hide it. And because I know she is going to behave, remember I tap it and then I go to format the paintbrush, hit my font to make it better. All right, so right here I know it talks about her being good all day, so I'm going to add that emoji right there. So I'd like you to add 2 or 3 or 4 emojis to illustrate your story, and that would be awesome, and then you will be finished. The last step that you are going to do when you're finished, I want to first take a peek at it, and then we are going to save it as a picture. I'm going to tap the 3 dots. I'm going to tap export, and I'm going to tap it as images. It will give me some options, and I will hit export, and then I will hit save image. But let me check your project before you do that final step. All right, and then to close down, you're going to tap on presentations in the top corner, and that will close your project.